Hey, pretty eventful day today. I promise this isn't a vlog, but apparently I've been cleaning my room. I had a lot of random gaming stuff from when I was younger. I was very much a pack rat when I was younger, and it looks like a Wii fighting stick and a copy of F-Zero GX that I had from back then. It was worth $50 on Amazon, so I have to go ship that out tomorrow. But I went ahead and I got a $50 PSN card, and I got Guilty Gear Revelator, and apparently they're going to be doing some local meetups here for that. And the next one is next Saturday, so I don't know if I'll be playing it on the channel. I hear that the ranked is dead. If I get some good replay matches, then I'll dump those up. But that's pretty exciting. I'm not really a big fan of the whole Arc System Works upgrade system that they have, where you have to buy a $60 game every year to stay competitive. But when it's free, I'm more than open to doing it. So that's just kind of a random bonus game. Before you ask, you're asking why I didn't put that money towards Basara. If you can look it up right now, if you don't believe me, they have Yukimura Den on there, but it's $80 plus $30 shipping, and I don't even think that's expedited shipping. So not only would it take longer to get here, it would be like close to double the price actually when you factor in all that stuff. So I decided to get Guilty Gear because there really wasn't anything else. There's like nothing else on the horizon for PlayStation that I really care about at the moment besides Basara. Now what happened with this, you see that I have Dariusburst here. This actually got the final patch, at least the final patch for now, in terms of parity with the Japanese version. One of the problems with this game is that in the arcade mode, or the CS mode actually, you have points for your to unlock ships, but the problem is that if you died, if you lost all your lives, you didn't get any points at all. So it made the game very frustrating because the ships are obviously, they all control very differently from each other, and some ships are better for some levels than others. They're all combinations of bosses and enemies and stuff like that. The problem was if you died, you didn't get any points, so you pretty much, quote unquote, had to get good at the game, which is it's harder than it needs to be, simply because there's no training mode in this game at all. If you ever played any of the home ports of the cave shmups, those have training modes which allow you to practice certain levels or even bosses individually, I think in some cases, which is one of the things you need to get good at this game, at these kinds of games, unless you just have the patience of a saint or you have just natural ability. I don't really have natural ability with shmups. I mean, I'm probably above average. I'm probably better than someone who, has never played them before, but I'm not great at them either. And it's been a big complaint for months, and at this point, I don't think the game sold too well. I don't know if they will ever implement something like that, but at least now, if you lose all your lives in CS mode, you will at least gain some progress, so you'll always be working towards getting the other ships. So I'm not going to bother to show that because it's not going to be fun to watch me die for 10 minutes without actually seeing the end of the boss and stuff like that. But I'm just going to do a little fun run here. Now that they've put this update in, I will definitely be playing this game more because, man, it is really hard to get into the game when you never really felt like you were making progress. It kind of reminded me of a lot of old MMOs where you would lose experience when you died, like Ragnarok Online. Like, it would take you forever to get experience, and then you would just end up dying and lose everything that you had grinded for that day. That's kind of how this game felt, at least in CS mode, and is definitely a larger problem on this version of the game because, like I said in my port review series, there's a pretty gigantic border around the arcade mode, so the CS mode and the DLC mode are the only ones I really enjoy, on par. impressed with the way that they update this game, but it seems like the American version, it takes them several weeks to put out the patches. And they did them one by one. They didn't do like a batch patch like some other games do. So we've been waiting, all three of us that bought this game have been waiting ages for them to put out this final patch. But I can definitely see myself playing this a lot more when I'm away from home and on the bus. Now that, you know, I won't lose like an entire bus ride's worth of progress every single time I die. I'll still be making some progress by unlocking a new ship. And like I said, it's really amplified by the fact that there's no training mode for bosses. Sometimes you get really difficult combinations of bosses in a level, and you can't really train against them unless you go through the whole thing again. It just gets really repetitive. These games are always about repetition, a lot of memorization and learning patterns and stuff like that, but at the same time, the levels are like 10 minutes long and you don't get any progress at all. The game is more frustrating than it's intended to be. I don't know this guy's pattern at all. So if you see this game on sale, I can honestly recommend it now, since you will actually be always gaining experience, so to speak. The CS mode is a pretty big part of the games, because you get to mess around with all the ships and stuff. You don't get to use the DLC ships, unfortunately, but when you buy them, they give you a bunch of levels in a small pack that you can use with any of the DLC ships. But there's a lot of really large difficulty spikes in CS mode that it really kind of suck the fun out of the game, because you can't unlock anything else where you can try different combinations of ships and bosses and stuff like that. But now that's been fixed, so I can honestly recommend this to you guys now. It's just, it does not go on sale very often, and the Vita version is $40. I think $40 is pretty fair for this game, considering how much content it has, but $60 for a shmup, no matter how you slice it, is a hard sell for a lot of people. I think it was just on sale like a month or two ago. I know it was on sale during the Steam Summer Sale. I think Humble Bundle had it on sale recently too, so you'll just have to watch all those sites and see if you can find it. The Vita port is great. If you have a Vita, this is definitely the best original portable shmup that you can get on there by a long shot. It's a really great game, and I'm not even a Darius fan. I played very little Darius when I was younger, and I love this game. I bought all the DLC for it and everything. Now that I can actually make some progress when I'm playing so badly, I think I'll be able to explore a lot more of the game. It's just like I said in my port reviews for this, don't buy this for the arcade mode unless you're going to get the PS4 version as well. Like, if you get this on a sale and you pay full price for the PS4 version or vice versa, or you just get the PC version and get the best of both worlds, do not buy the Vita version for the arcade mode. It's very hard to see. Like, I feel like you need to have a magnifying lens on your Vita to like see what's going on, whereas the CS and DLC modes fill the whole screen, their native res and everything. Anyway, I hope this helps. If they do any more patches, I'll let you guys know, but for now, we're all caught up to the Japanese version, so now's a good time to jump into this. Hopefully they will have it on sale again in the near future. Since it's only physical, there's only a physical version in Japan, you're pretty much at the mercy of when they decide to put it on sale, which is not that often. It's not as rare as some other stuff that I've bought, but it's not like every week like Dragon's Crown. So you'll definitely have to keep your eyes open and see if you can find it on sale. It's definitely a steal if you can get it on a discounted price. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace.